Stephen Brittle, Coach Brittle, Beef, as he's fondly known to everyone in certainly Nottingham American football circles, is a legend of the game. He was a giant. He coached our offensive line for many years, was my assistant head coach, and I don't think the team would be who they are now without the foundations he helped lay. He wasn't a big guy for going out in the national scene. He just really cared about American football in Nottingham, coached and played at the Nottingham Caesars for years and years, and really cared about growing the game. And whilst he was a kind of an old school guy, came from playing in the 80s, he really embraced coaching the young guys and really enjoyed the vibrancy of the team. And he's, I think the word legend gets overused a lot, but he really is, for me, a legend of the game, and he means so much to so many coaches, players, both at the University of Nottingham, but around the county, around the East Midlands, and he's sorely missed, and we continue to miss him every single day.
He meant a lot and still means a lot. He was our offensive line coach and our assistant head coach. He'd been here forever. He lived and breathed Nottingham football. Coached at Caesars, played at Caesars, coached for Trent, coached us. Incredible character. He could coach the newest of new players who'd never touched a football before, but he could also take some of our American scholars who've been playing since they were young and knew everything, and still coach them, which I think is the sign of a great coach, is that you can, offer something for everyone, no matter their skill level. He was a tough coach, but he loved his players, and he made you want to run through a brick wall for him. Yeah, honestly, he was an incredible coach, and he's been really sorely missed. It's had a massive impact on the club since he left or passed.
I think it's really hard that we're now 3 years since his passing, and because of the nature of university football, students come in and they leave after 3 years, and we're now at a stage where only a handful of players remember his coaching. But we talked about it on Tuesday, people never really leave us if we still talk about them and still remember them, and remember all the positivity that they bring to us. So I think for our players today, it really drives home the family nature of our programme, how together we are, and how vital that whilst we play the sport because we love it, I think the only thing we love more than the sport is the people we compete alongside, whether it's our teammates, our coaches, the people who come and watch us. So it's an opportunity to remember a great man, but also remember what makes his team great, and it's the family, and it's the closeness, it's the camaraderie between us all.
He would pick you apart for every little mistake you made. You didn't get low enough, he'd let you know it. He held nothing back, but he always had constructive criticism, so he'd rip into you, but in a kind of, I suppose, a fun way. He'd let you know that you'd or done something wrong, sorry. But he always told you how you'd done it wrong and what to do better next time, so he always tried to make you a better player from it.
His nickname was Beef, beef. That kind of summarises how he is. He's not tough, because I think tough has a callousness about it. I think he's caring, and I think he loves the game. So there's so many words in the world that you can use to describe a person, but there are not enough ways that I can reflect how much we miss him and how much he means to us as a coaching staff and us as a team.
Honest, loving, hilarious, to be honest. It was fun to watch other guys get chewed out by him, but never you.
I think it's absolutely unprecedented to have, firstly, the Greens went undefeated, and now the Gold have opportunities to go undefeated. The Greens won their division, the Gold won the Northern Conference, so to go undefeated with not just one but two teams across the season, where no other university has more than two teams. There's one other team, but we don't talk about that. it's remarkable. It's, you know, and I'm blessed. You know, talking about the theme of coaching, I'm blessed with a great coaching staff and a great bunch of leaders in the senior players group. It's huge, you know, and what you'll see today is a culmination of 6 months hard work, and then we start the playoffs in 2 weeks' time. So the opportunity to compete is all we really want. If we continue to compete and play as well as we have done, I think we'll be in a good place.
Yeah, feeling good. We've spent a lot of time prepping this week. We've got a bit of a different lineup, obviously with Ryan, our QB, injured, and Spencer, our backup, playing for the green team. So we're running with a different QB. But John's great, so I'm sure that, you know, we're going to be fine. Loughborough can always bring out some surprises, and they've got a pretty big squad, but nothing we can't handle, nothing we haven't seen before. So yeah, feeling really good.